Asimesi I don't know what to say. And a typical example is Captain Smart. You people all started with Captain Smart. You people all debi amunyina musumu Captain Smart na se. Muni baby or start free yeah. Munyina muni baby Captain Smart starting yeah. And a Captain Smart no waha. And why is it that so Captain Smart is still on TV? It's still on radio. Why is it that you people your numbers cannot beat Captain Smart? I am not saying Captain Smart is an exceptional presenter, no. But you people ask yourself, Adentina, you people are musi munime jumane channel, mo musi onim ethics no, mo musi munim nase from Fox FM, and okwa more fire. Adentina Captain Smart is still controlling the numbers you cannot control. Why?
Out of what saying so bium KevinTaylor ababekasa edifa Captain Smart home. Any acquire the traditional media is going. Na KevinTaylor Ninsemo can in actually say or dream said they are doing presenting on the traditional media until they are reaching massive following no. Omuntu dream because a day is coming now. Traditional media no crano assistance now they are changing social media. Social media is the ish now. Na KevinTaylor didn't come on or chip in Captain Smart needing. Na nsemo cover Captain Smart honne so kira Captain Smart very smart and into so more year program anopa bia otumi capture the minds of a lot of people. Other presenters no find it difficult to get attention like Captain Smart. Wacha Captain Smart very dynamic wo kon fa so ye ne nyoma na san komo we ni na baye emra no odi nkomo fa social media versus the traditional media.
And who has the right to determine what to say and what not to say? Who has the right? Because you should be able to tell me, say, these words you can say it and these words you cannot say it. Now, the biggest media houses in the world are all on social media now. CNN is making majority of its money on social media. BBC, it's making its money, majority of its revenue on social media. Al Jazeera, all the major news outlets are, we call them traditional media, no? They are all on the same platform I am on. The same platform, you idiot, you are sitting on. There is nothing like traditional media. You need to understand what is happening. What is happening now is that the young people, the new world we are in, you don't have to go sit in a box and let somebody call you a journalist before you can send information out. You can choose to use the nicest words to send your information. It is up to you. It is your decision to sit and be like Sebi and be like, with all due respect, and be like, it is your problem. But then if people believe that they can send message in different ways and in different forms, because you see, when it comes to communication, when it comes to dialogue, it is what will attract the other party to listen to you. That is why even they say not making a decision is making a decision. Because you deciding even not to make a decision, you have made a decision. For you to even decide, say, I'm not going to eat, you have made a decision not to eat. So not even making a decision, you have made a decision. You cannot sit on Facebook, you cannot sit on TikTok and be talking about traditional media, making people, why have we left traditional? What do you mean by traditional media? Every single TV station in Ghana, every single radio station streams on Facebook, on TikTok, on Twitter, and it's on YouTube. What are you calling traditional media here? Or you just like the word and you are still not used to what is happening. What is happening is new, is different. You need to jump on it. You can choose to do it the way you want to suit you. It's what Maka say, okay, media, me a journalist, media me church and same. Media sibia meka mensem no meka in such a way obi abeka se bibuade. That is your opinion. That is what you want to do. That is how you feel you can send your message. It is out na Facebook, out na YouTube, out na TikTok. Na se nipa 10 na show. It is your decision to make sure say nipa 10 pen na show. I don't care. Why do you think say nipa 10 pen na show? Maybe you are doing something that is wrong. Maybe the way you are communicating your message, you are not able to communicate it. You lack that experience and depth to understand what dialogue or communication means now. It is maybe I won't why Junibaya will say, a day na a software, your software or no, original radio so or kasa the same Bible no use. Any another software original radio so kasa the same Bible. Sa software me ni nyina wo Facebook use the same Bible. Why are people watching a year Alpha Hour? Adentina wo sofo na wo kona sorry na ono se Christo to say Alpha Hour no. Ono so begina a year Facebook a. Now all use the same Bible. And you see the same gospel, no? Why are they not getting the same numbers to say Alpha Hour Enya? There's something missing you don't understand. So until you are able to find that, until you bring yourself to that realization, say the old time some kind of media, yeah, the logo be abomechi. Media time as soon as the mic is simenim into the moment the logo abomechino may better than the OTM now. You will still live in that small cube, that small mediocre kind of thinking. You are not going to reach anybody because you are still not part of the movement. You know, journalism has changed, whether you like it or not. All the presenters you see on CNN, BBC, Al Jazeera, MSNBC, they have their personal podcasts. Why do they have it? Why do they, if you are a presenter on CNN, why would you need your own personal podcast? Anderson Cooper or one personal podcast or user at the why do you think Anderson Cooper having a platform on CNN or whoever hasn't having a platform on CNN still wants to have a personal podcast? It is because of the messaging. The language he will use on CNN is not the same language he will use on his personal podcast. He is understanding the two. He's beginning to know that so CNN so the viewership now onyano so oya the podcast na or changing language now the viewership will be bigger than that one of CNN. It is a ultimate advancing to that level now. Obetina QB aka say, hey, asime sidie, I don't know what to say. And a typical example is Captain Smart. You people all started with Captain Smart. You people all they be a munyina musu Captain Smart na say. Money baby or start free, yeah. Money baby Captain Smart is starting, yeah. And a Captain Smart no and why is it that so Captain Smart is still on TV, is still on radio? Why is it that you people your numbers cannot beat Captain Smart? I am not saying Captain Smart is an exceptional presenter, no. But you people ask yourself, Adentina, you people are must munim edumane channel, mo amose onim ethics no, mo amose munim na se. From Fox FM and Okwaha and Okwaya more fire. Adentina Captain Smart is still controlling the numbers you cannot control. Why? If Captain Smart is doing something that you people think is wronger, why is he still controlling the numbers? You people are supposed to find a way to get the ears of the people like Captain Smart. So you people are just foolish. You don't understand what you are doing. There is something that a media general did. And this is the modern kind of journalism. Modern, let me tell you, more eyes, more views, more money. That is the order of the day. See me? More eyes, more views, more money. And right now, people are self-employed on social media. It is about the eyes. It is about it. However you do it. You are the one who is saying, say you want to follow a standard. It's your problem. Follow the standard and let two people watch you. It is your problem. But if everyone on social media decides, say, I have a way, I have a strategy, I have some way to get the eyes and the ears of the people, they have to do it. As far as, say, that platform they are on, so be to YouTube, not or use any word he wants to use. Not YouTube and banana. You cannot stop that person. That person is still going to get the eye. There's one thing that Media General did. Years ago, now, the whole Ghana, Obiabo Joy News, multimedia. Why do you think today Media General has the numbers than every platform in Ghana? In fact, Oka TV, new radios, or Ghana, numbers. People listen to them. Media General. Why? It is because they saw the light. They realized they have to do things differently. They realized they had to change the way they communicate. You cannot sit at one place, use the same background, use the same kind of ideology to work and expect changes. No, it doesn't work. It is all checking Media General. They looked into the system. They checked the system very well. They pick their presenters carefully. When they are picking presenters, they are looking at the numbers that presenter carries. How long he or she can carry the numbers. And also, how many new people that presenter can bring on. And how interesting they can sustain that program. Because, okay, say Media General is scarce. Yakasi assigning way abaha, assigning way abaha, assigning way abaha, yeska. How do you get the money? You need to get the ears, you need to get the eyes. So until you get to that point, and anytime I remember example say, Kwame despite ankasa, Busan say, or no Odrufia, how many times do you hear UTV? Kwame despite or heard DSTV from Anopa to Enyumre. Mumusa Kwame despite say, how many times do you hear UTV? Because there's nothing on UTV that is attractive to him and attracts him for him to sit there 1 hour and watch. Adentina, a man for and the chairman won't to me quarter. There's a traditional media and I'm a boy. Chairman won't to me who know easy came from the bottom. Now or chama bloggers. Why do you think he's doing that? Chairman won't to me want bloggers. Why? Because he knows the bloggers will be the people who can send the message across for him to tell his story. Chairman went to me, why didn't he call UTV, Peace FM, Neat FM, City TV and say, you people, I sought you. When they step out of court, they want the bloggers. They are looking for bloggers. Why do you think they are looking for bloggers? They are looking for bloggers because that is where the eyes are. That is where the ears are. They know their message can be sent across. The 2026 kind of media now, it's about sending message across. And there are so many ways to send messages across. It is a way to kwa na se unim nyansa na wenim bie ya wajiribe say media na ye bibi na traditional media. What the fuck is traditional media? And idea what is traditional media? Say ye be a TV radio station na Bernard Avle ote dem na ya so mic abra small boy bi so ete kwada so ono so ato the same mic ono so internet so go no what makes Bernard Avle better than that small boy? Say young man bi o sirem na ne bra breno mic bako wato eye nyama mano na waso the laptop na otumi reach 100,000 people na obi etie na. Does he care about GBC? Does he care about UTV? Does he care about Peace FM? No. So you people should adapt. You still don't understand. You still don't understand the new kind of media na ekosono. And yes, I would baby near the logo be atari with Chinema traditional media. No. More politicians, more baomia, and the salmon call for no. When they want their message to go out there, and they'll call baomia bloggers doors to party for. Today, when you visit Mahmoud Baumia in his house, they are